And welcome everybody here in Twitch chat and everybody on YouTube for some Torbran Sacrifice. That's right, we're taking the Rakdos Sacrifice deck and putting a little twist on the deck. You may remember this from before Theros was released. The twist is putting Torbran in the Sacrifice deck. The reason why is because if our red sources deal damage, it deals that much +2. So that means every Mayhem Devil trigger that we have, Mayhem Devil is doing 3 damage instead of 1, which gets pretty crazy if you get 3 damage on everything. We also had Judith in here before, and Judith, would be able to do the extra damage, but now we have some new 3 drops that we kind of have to find a room for. We have Woe Strider, which is just another good sacrifice outlet, plus another way to really easily trigger Priest of Forgotten Gods because it's 2 bodies. And then we also have Anax, which seems pretty crazy in this kind of deck. Every Cauldron Familiar that you sacrifice to like Witch's Oven and bring back, every time Cauldron Familiar dies, you get a 1/1. And whenever all these other creatures, whenever they die, you get 1/1s. So that just gives you more fuel for Priest also. So yeah, we got Anax in here as well. And, so fitting those in kind of trimmed down Midnight Reaper, Chandra, took out Judith. Because, we just can't have everything costing 3 mana. So let's kind of see how this does. See how good is Anax in this Cauldron Familiar shell. Can we get to Torbran and do Torbran Mayhem Devil stuff? Because that always gets crazy. Sideboard, we'd have like Phoenix of Ashes, the new sideboard card that we can have against control. That's a threat that keeps on coming back. Really like Phoenix of Ash. But we're going to be playing it just in Best of 1 today because today is Best of 1 Day Monday. So we'll just be trying it over there in Best of 1. All right, so let's try some Torbran Sacrifice. And we'll play some Standard Ranked. Where's our deck? There it is. Here we go. So the deck list does have the sideboard if you do like playing best of 3. You can try it out in best of 3. Let me know how it goes. Yeah, good chance we should have an Embercleave in here, maybe over the 3rd Torbran. Honestly, three Torbrans is a little heavy. We should maybe have an Embercleave over the 3rd one. Because, yeah, Embercleave is just really powerful. Especially if we have like a large Anax. And it takes 2 to tango. Gotta wait on the opponent. There we go. We also get Temple of Malice, help out our mana. Awesome. Al, welcome to the channel, Al Josen. Started playing on Friday. Cool. Yeah, mono red. Yep, that's a good competitive deck. Cool. Good, Matthew. Your fingers healing well also? Good. Alright. If it's a spell, putting it to the bottom. If it's a land, keeping it. That's our rule with this scry. So I don't know why they would crack Fable Passage first. It's like the worst land to have, but it's a land. And then give me more information for my scry. They should wait for me to scry first and then crack Fable Passage. Because, then I see, I'm like, oh, I'm playing against a blue deck. I know we have the double red cards, but I'm going to play Castle Locktwain, not Castle Embereth, because we have a lot more mountains in the deck. And so there's just a better chance that we draw a mountain and we can have the Castle Embereth come into play untapped in a future turn than the Castle Locktwain. Hey, Harry. Yeah, the uptime shows a little less because we had to stop the stream and restart it. For some reason, we had a really bad voice lag. And so I actually started like the budget wide and played a game and everything, and we restarted it.
Wait a moment.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have very many castles in the deck. I mean, it's just kind of, yeah, there's just one of each castle. It's just kind of unfortunate that that's how our mana ended up being, that we have one of each castle. But our mana requirements are pretty strict.
I can no longer stand by and watch.
Keep an open mind.
Might be a bad idea.
And looks like we did have that basic mountain. If I would have not kept the Lock Twain. I've lost to like every single Fires deck that I've played against today. They've also had Fires every single game. We haven't played against any that just don't have Fires of Invention. That hasn't happened. So I'm not expecting to win this one either with Drawn from Dreams and all this stuff. It's just such, yeah, it's just so much mana. Just so hard to deal with, getting all this free mana every single turn. Don't like Fires of Invention, don't like Wilderness Reclamation, don't like cards like that. But I'm not in the decisions of printing stuff. I don't make that decision. No, there's no cavalcades in the mono red deck. No.
Sorry I'm late. That's more like it. I fight with a dragon's rage. Come to me.
Oh, right. I can't play stuff because it's a fairy. Alright, next game. Okay, well, familiar oven. That familiar combo. Don't want to start with familiar and let it get, you know, Legion's End. Or something like that. It's probably, like, it'd be better to play Priest if I know I could follow up with Woe Strider. But yeah, Chandra, how Chandra's -2 is worded, you don't cast the card at sorcery speed, you cast it immediately. And you can't cast cards immediately with Teferi, so the -2 just does nothing. And so I just -2'd for no reason. And I got nothing from it. Did I not say hello back? So of course we can just block with the goat. We can sack the goat to the oven. And then bring Cauldron Familiar back. Mayhem Devil can do a whole lot of damage here. This is where it'd be really nice to draw Torbran. So, pretty easy block, because now they're forced to pump, and whenever they pump, we can kill the knight. No. I started to say the good game thing. How they said good game. So I'll say it back. Yeah, that was close. Fortunately, Mayhem Devil's only doing 1 damage. We don't have Torbran, it's not doing 3. Wait, this is... What am I doing? This is just lethal. Should just killed my opponent. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Just kill them. And just do 6 damage. I can sack the 2/2 to the Witch's Oven, which does 3 damage. Sack the Cauldron Familiar to the Woe Strider, so that's a 4th. Bring back both Cauldron Familiars, which is 5, 6, 7, and 8. Sack the Cauldron Familiars again, 9 and 10. Sack the Mayhem Devil, 11. So I could have just done 11 damage. With my opponent at 6, and I pass the turn. Yeah, Budget Mono Green was just uploaded. It takes YouTube time to finish processing the video uploads and move it up from 360p to higher resolutions. It takes like 30 minutes to an hour, depending on the size of the video. So I didn't go Shock Familiar because I wanted to play Butcher right away. Now this looks like just blue-white control. We've been playing against a lot of blue-white control today. Midnight Reaper helps against a sweeper. So in case of sweeper, we'll draw 4 cards. Not the best of cards. Not the best of cards at all.
My prowess, hone your prowess.
Ten life. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I only have 7 damage. Need to draw something better. right?
Put thoughtfulness before action.
I was thinking, well, it's like, well, it's just gonna put Gutterbones back into play. And yeah, I don't get to claim the Torbran, of course. Torbran's only is 4 CMC, claims 3 or less. Need an oven to go with all these kitty cats. Well, we had a chance. We did not get there. Hey, thank you so much. Thanks, crazy support. Thanks for the big cheers. I'm sorry you didn't like the budget decks too much. Did this opponent say GG also? A lot of people doing that today. And crazy support. Gifting out some subs.
Just the trick for this.
Going crazy. We got 10 new subs towards our next 12-hour stream. Alright, well, Absorb does it. Thanks, crazy support. Alright, we're 1 and 2. That kind of matchup is the one that our sideboard is really built to fight those control decks. You know, like both of our losses are control, and those are like the ones that I like our chances in games 2 and 3. It's just game 1's pretty tough against control. Okay, what we got? It's been a little bit since we played Mono Red. I'd like to untap with Priest, if possible. No. This is a pretty cool little combo here with Anax, Gutterbones, Woe Strider, you know, sacking the Gutterbones. Getting a 1/1. Don't think that's gonna do it. Nope. I was too greedy playing that second priest into another shock. Guess I need to play the Annex the turn before. The previous song was 11:11 by the Arkels. It's a good card, but when you land. Hello. Not a good shock. And I'm playing Dreadhorde Butcher. I don't need to claim the Rimrock Knight and sacrifice the Rimrock Knight. You can save claim for a better target. That's not a very good target. Well, that's easy. Take that 2 for 1. Where's another land? That is the card to claim. It's a much better, much better claim target. Well, my 1/1 can't block. Sorry. My 1/1 can't block their 3/1. Their 3/1 can't block my 1/1. No, we're going down the line. We've already played all those other decks. I don't have the record up for those decks, though. So, not to spoil people that want to go back and watch them. If you want to know them, though, you You can type in exclamation point score. Combo time. Anax Cauldron Familiar combo. I honestly should have done that first and then blocked and let it, then I could have had it die again so that I could have had even more 1/1s, but it's okay. One, 2, and 3. So that's what I could have done to have even another 3/1 out there, but oh well. We need a Fable Passage for Mountain turn 1 so that I can have Dreadhorde Butcher turn 2. That's the most important thing to have. Then that lets us go Butcher into Devil. No, you cannot drop from Platinum to Gold. Banishing Light. I'd like to have you Torbran. I don't have enough red mana. RB McCown. Getting the sub. Thank you so much there, Drug Wizard.
Right on schedule. I've got it.
Alright, I guess we'll just attack with this thing. Sub 22 on day. Ooh, no sweeper. Wow. Scry that to the bottom. Yeah, absorb. Darn. I thought about just activating Castle Lock Twain and just drawing a card and not casting Mayhem Devil. They didn't have absorb. It was kind of lethal. Keeps them from drawing the card. And I get to scry. I wanted that counter to not the Witch's Oven. Which I guess I could have... Does the fairy have 2 loyalty? Oh, I guess. Could have maybe cast Torbran first. Let me see if they countered Torbran. Good chance they don't counter Torbran, though. Just the 1 card left. Now they got more cards. Did they find a sweeper? That auto tap did tap their Labyrinth. Probably isn't good for them. So I could sacrifice that to Oven and get 2 food. I guess that's the thing to do. And then I could have just sacrificed the Cauldron. Like, I wanted the Cauldron Familiar to enter and leave and do that extra point of damage. But... Oh, if I would have kept the Cauldron Familiar, I would have had lethal. Oh, I didn't count that. Oh no, would have had lethal if I would have sacrificed the Torbran. 2 ways I would have had lethal here. Still feel pretty good about the game, but I could have ended it. We'll see if it ends up hurting us. Again, I could have just sacked both of these, and I need to get better at Woe Strider. That won't save them.
You'll thank me later.
All right, we got this. Guess they could draw
No, I am not making this
some
up
kind of
as I
2-mana
go.
card. No, Woe Strider cannot sacrifice itself. So that's why I should have just sacrificed the other 2 creatures to Woe Strider and then sacked the Woe Strider to the oven and still got the food. So like there's some better plays I could have made those last couple of turns with Woe Strider. Good learning experience. You know, I haven't played that much Woe Strider. Looks like we're playing against blue-white control again. These we got the Azoria sleeves over there. Ah, Jeskai. Don't really have the things to sacrifice to the priest quite yet. I'd like my opponent to be playing cheap creatures that we get to claim, but it doesn't look like it. So now, really what I would like is them not to have... Please just don't have Fires of Invention next turn. I should have brought that back at end step, by the way, and attacked for 1. I missed a point of damage there. Should have had 1 more point of damage. No, don't have fires. Bleh. Just always have to have turn 4 fires. The reason why I sacrificed like that on my turn is because I wanted to find a land. I was looking for a land drop, but we didn't see it.
Living in a monastery full of firebrands? Go get 'em, buddies! Hey, Nimbus Maze, it's going good. Had a good stream so far. We're on our last best of 1 deck of the night. Oh! I didn't make creatures with Chandra. Whoops. Fire spreads fast, with help.
Whoopsie daisy. So that's 3 damage I've missed. I was just too excited to attack. Yeah, I guess I should have sacrificed the cat, bring it back. It's another point of damage I missed. I've missed 4 points of damage now.
Remember this one?
So I did not play this perfectly. But still got there. Could have done that a little better. But oh well. Still had some cool plays. Four and three. Borderland Ranger, you have not been watching today. That was our first win against the Fire Zone Veteran deck, and that was the first time that, yeah, they ran out of gas. They have just had so much gas in all of these games. No, I need another land. Poor Mayhem Devil. That'd be a good one to have. Higgertash. More blue-white control. I guess they didn't have a good hand against what I had. Their hand couldn't beat Called Unfamiliar, Witch's Oven. It's possible they just kept a 2-lander and didn't draw that 3rd land. That's probably the most likely thing. Okay. No MCQ today. We're playing one more. No, we're on the draw. I've liked the being on the play more. I claim the firstborn could be really good depending on what they're doing. It's probably Jeskai Fires though. Oh no, Dragonfire, that exiles. Exile not cool. Oh no, Dragonfire. Dragonfire exiles. Exile not cool. So obviously Torbran uses my mana the best. But I feel like it's better to play Anax before Torbran. if I would have played Torbran, you know, like they would block Gutter Bones, Anax would have dealt more damage. Ironcrag Pyromancer is pretty scary, though. I like this block. I like that block. I'm just gonna kill the Pyromancer so they don't get to keep killing my stuff. Another Pyromancer, that's not good. Killing the Gutter Bones? Wow. They just upgraded Gutter Bones for me. That doesn't seem like the thing to kill. And now we'll just sack this 1/1. The one that's going to die to the Crackling Drake, that is. Get that extra scry. Just got to find 2 more points of damage in here from somewhere.
Clean victories.
And a bit of style doesn't hurt.
My plan is crystallizing.
So how am I doing the last 2 points of damage? Heraldic Banner. I don't think that one should be in there. Alright, Anax down. Doesn't have haste. Alright. Alright, Torbran sacrifice. Finished up on a win streak there. I think we were either 1-3 or 2-3 to start with. We might have been 1-3. But pretty sure about 2-3. Anax only triggers on non-tokens. Whenever they die, you make a token. So sacrificing the goat before the Anax doesn't do too much. So I was thinking, like, so we got Angrass Rampages in the sideboard for Dream Trawler. We saw like that one game we got to Priest and Claim. to deal with the Dream Trawler, but I'd be boarding out Priest and Claim against Blue-Eye Control, but boarding in Rampage. So I'd be boarding in Rampage, Phoenix, like the Chandra, Agonizing Remorse. Yeah, like we would be boarding out Claim, Priest, maybe a couple Devils or Woe Striders or Torbrands, something like that. Anyway, so there we go. Pretty good best of 1 deck, and I think a good best of 3 deck also. Talked about, like, 3 Torbrands is a little heavy at the top end. Could, of course, definitely play 1 Embercleave instead of the 3rd Torbrand. That's honestly probably a better idea. Anax looked pretty strong, though. Anax looked strong. Woe Strider didn't look as good. It was okay, but, you know, it is just another sack outlet, but it was okay, but didn't look fantastic. I think I would play 2 Woe Strider. I think I'd get another Judith in there. Midnight Reaper looked good, though. Maybe we just need another Midnight Reaper back in there. But I liked having, like, a Judith. I like having some 1-ofs. So you can draw them, and they do awesome stuff. Yeah. So there we go. Yeah, Woe Strider is a good way to secure lethal with Devil on board. Yeah, if you have Devil, then Woe Strider, which you know, I don't know if that means that we need 3 of them. So probably just, like, 2 is probably fine. Judith, of course, can be like another Mayhem Devil kind of thing. Whenever you're sacrificing stuff, do get even more pings and everything. And of course, is another way to deal 3 damage with Torbran with the pings with Judith. Anyway, there we go. Torbran Sacrifice. Those of y'all watching on YouTube, hit that like button over there and let me know what you think of this variation of the Sacrifice deck. But thank you so much for watching it, and I will see you for the next video.